Okay then guys, so thanks once again for those watching videos, and welcome if it's your first time. I hope you decide to stick around and watch more of these things. So as you know, Friday I had to go, and obviously I found out the bad news that I'm terminal. It's not going to get any better, and eventually it's going to take me out. And obviously Monday I went down with my wife, and again she just, even though she had a full list of people to see that day, she was willing to take us in and speak with us for a little bit. I had a few sort of pressing questions for her. Obviously the first one was just to put my wife's main thingy that I am terminal, you know, that this isn't sort of me just thinking that they said terminal and it wasn't. It's definitely the thingy that I'm terminal. So that was laid home to her. That is, unless some sort of way-out miracle happens, this is going to take me out eventually. Obviously they can't, like I said before, they can't give us any time frame or anything. It literally depends on my cancer, I suppose, whether it starts growing straight away or whether it stays dormant for a while. She did tell us sort of not to count on us getting to 30 years. There's not much likelihood of that happening. Like I've already said to you, the initial thing was most don't get beyond 5. And yet, as you know, my goal is to beat my dad's, which was, he died at 48, and I'm 47, so that's my first goal, is to get to 49. My second goal is going to be obviously to beat the 5-year, and then after that my goal will be to live as long as I possibly can, and to hopefully get to that 30-year, even get to the 31-year, so I can go back to Miss Oozeer and say, "Hi, screw you, pet, I've managed to get beyond it." Why? Because I'm so freaking goddamn resilient, and I don't give in. I never give up and give in. I kept on fighting right the way through, because it ain't no giving up with me. And the other question was that I need to ask was, how big is this cancer? And it's something she couldn't answer. She says, we don't know how big it is. A lot of swelling there. There's still a lot of redness and what have you, and there's still a lot of scar tissue there. So it makes it awfully difficult to read how big the cancer still is. She does know it's been shrunk quite dramatically, which is great news, and that it is still there, but she can't give us a definitive size. She can't give us a definitive thingy of what it's attached to either, or where it's attached to, just that it's still all over this area. It is in me lymph nodes, in me neck. It hasn't managed, I haven't managed to kill it there either. So it is still in the lymph nodes, so it means it could literally at some stage start moving around my body through the lymph nodes and attach itself to somewhere else, as well as be in my nose. So that was sort of a not so fun fact to find out, but hey, it is what it is, and it'll be what it'll be. Then one of the other questions that we've had, obviously, is that it's not treatable because of where it is. It's we already knew that. And one of my main questions was, obviously, with us just getting my passport, am I going to be able to fly because of the pressure? And it's one question she was actually, wow, that is a great question. I honestly do not know the answer to that one. I'm actually going to have to speak to a few people and find out about that, because I honestly don't know. And I thought, yeah, I've stumped the fuckers already. But I don't know. So it's something I've got to wait and find out, because obviously my bucket list thing was to be able to go to America, to go to Disney World, to go to Universal Studios and all those places. That may now be something I can't do, so I'll have to look into the idea of maybe going to Euro Disney, which is somewhere I didn't really want to go, but it may be the only option available to us, because at least then I can go via train or via boat or whatever. Obviously it still leaves open Europe. I can go around Europe, I suppose, again, via coach or via boat or whatever, just whatever the thingy is. can still get there. Just the idea of travelling by coaches and what have you just doesn't appeal to us at all. Being stuck in a coach for God knows how many hours, it doesn't appeal. But it's at least an option. It's there. And after I'd seen Miss Oozeer, Rachel, my Macmillan nurse, she took me and Yvonne into another room and spent a good, probably over an hour and a half chatting with her, discussing different things about our relationship, about how we need to alter certain things, some of the things we need to look at, some of the things that she was going to try and start putting in place. I had a phone call for today saying that she's already literally begun the process now of starting using that some Macmillan thingy that's closer to home is going to get in touch with us soon to organise me possibly Yvonne going in and speaking with them and finding out more information. Possibly somebody is going to come out, or I'm going to go out to them to find out about the different monetary options that I can have, whether they can work out like how much I may end up being offered as medical retirement or something like that, to see if that's going to be enough to buy this by, what entitlements I might be able to get through the government, ways of reducing me bills, because there's certain things, because I've got cancer, that they can use to possibly get us on lower tariffs of stuff to help out. All these different options are there that I didn't know were there. So that's another great sign. It's another fantastic thing to know that, hey, look, I may actually have the option of not having to go back to work and still being able to live not too bad, be able to still have the idea of maybe getting on a holiday and what have you, so that option's there. And again, like I said, my sick note probably would have been due, and I may have even thinking by the time this one actually goes up, because I've still got the last video I made to go up. So as of sort of speaking to this anyway, I have. So it's a case of, there is a lot of options there. Also, obviously, there's options there for me, because I possibly said in the previous video that I don't want to be a burden to my family. When I come to, if this thing is one of those things where it's going to go through my skull and start attacking my brain, and I don't know how fast it'll eat the brain type crap, or whether it'll be a slow process of eating its way through the brain, I don't know. But I don't want to become a burden on my family if I end up becoming, for want of a better word, like a cabbage. I don't want that. It's something I'm not going to think, but I've been told, look, there's options in that respect as well, that I can be taken into some place and be looked after by nurses rather than expecting my family to do it. So that's a good thing. As you can see, I look a little bit of a state here. I'm not looking great in this thing, I'm dirty and that, and that's just because I've literally been working in the front garden. As you'll may have seen, because I may have put some of the footage in either now or beforehand, showing this thing. I've been working in the front garden because obviously I want to get rid of as much work as possible for my wife and for myself, in case I do deteriorate to a point where I can't manage to do the garden. I'd rather get rid of as much of having to do the garden as possible before that time comes up, because I might not be able to do it when that time does arrive, So I'm working on now taking as much work out of the garden as I can possibly do. So as you'll see in the footage, that's what I've been up to. I've been doing that front garden, and there's going to be some decking going in this back bit here where I'm sitting now. I'm going to be doing some decking, but I've obviously got to wait, get the front finished first, because I've got gravel to go down in there, and that's coming. That'll be here before you'll see this video probably, but that's coming Thursday. It's only Tuesday, so I'll be doing that on Thursday and Friday, and have that front end and the side bit down here that you probably won't be able to see. I'll get that done in the next sort of the Thursday Friday time, and then I'll start looking at the price to get the wood that I need to do the decking of this pot to get rid of this other bit of garden that's just here. And once I've done that, at least that's that out of the way. I'll just have to look after the hedges that you see all going all the way around, because they go literally around the whole property. Yeah, they're well, I would say they're probably about 7 foot-ish now. So I'll have to trim them down, trim the front end. I'm not going to trim inside, and that's pointless. Especially in the front end, because that's where if I do decide to go ahead and buy the shed, which I'm possibly going to do, that's where that'll go. So just a quick update, guys. I've done it's probably still waffled on for too long again, but I don't know, that's just the way I am. I kind of seem to sort of bring these videos down to a reasonable time for whatever fucking reason I kind of did. Even though I talk quite fast anyway, it still doesn't seem to fucking come to a reasonable time. So that's where I'm at, guys, at the minute. I do have a few things written down that I want to discuss, but I will do that over the coming period of time. There'll be videos I will make again, discussing some of the things I've already got going through my head, discussing where my head's at and stuff like that, because I do believe they'll be of interest to people that not so much, they don't have to supposed to be going through this thing themselves, but I think it'll be of interest for people to know just some of the things that's going through my head, and some of the things I'm concerned about, some of the things I have going on, some of the things that's keeping us awake at night for long periods of time and that. So those videos have to come, guys. Those videos have to come. So if you are new, or if you haven't yet subscribed, why the hell not? How weird! This is going to be great stuff to watch, man. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching those that are. I really do, and I mean I really do appreciate anybody watching my videos. Please hit the like button. Yeah, help this channel grow so that other people can come across it, and other people can get these thingies, especially those that might actually need this type of help. Yeah, please smash that like button. Comment. Yeah, comment down below, because that'll get it out as well. That'll bring it up the ratings as well, and get it seen by other people that may really need this stuff. And I will catch you in the next one, guys, because I will make another one. Okay, so I will be around long enough to make a few more videos, whether you like it or not. And I'll catch you later, guys. Cheers now. This is the Bearded Wolf, and I'm out.
Bad Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf.